Stephanie.
Andre.
School Commute Convos. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? We're out and about to go pick up these kids.
Pick up these heathens.
Pick up these kids.
These heathens.
These kids. And we know what's out. You know what else is out? The new season. Very exciting. What we have in store. Just have the regular stuff, nothing crazy. Just the regular stuff. I know that we're going to talk about the podcast movement because we need to really talk about that because we need to let y'all know the download. We got to give y'all pictures. We got to give you the connects. We got to give you all the hashtags and all that stuff. But if you want to talk about a little bit how you first went out to LA and then I went out to LA and then we met up to LA together.
So you left first.
Oh, I left first. That's right. I left first. I left to
San Francisco
first on that Monday to go see a pair of friends of ours that just had a baby. Congratulations to them. They had a boy, healthy boy. And we toured there. They drove us around. We ate. We had an amazing time. And then from there, I flew into LA and I met up with Andres and his friend in LA.
Yeah, I left Tuesday morning.
Yeah, you left Tuesday, right?
Got there Tuesday afternoon.
Right.
I took my calibrating equipment to calibrate my boy's TV. Did that, done that, picked her up. We had late dinner. We went to In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger.
To go get the animal fries and animal burger.
From the secret menu.
So, along with LA, there was a whole bunch of things we ate and a whole bunch of things we did, but we had an amazing time. But talking about the podcast movement, first time we're out in LA. We're in the beautiful JW Marriott Hotel. They have this huge hotel, and it's surprising from the start. We get there, we go pick up our IDs, like we mad fancy because we got our own special badges and special IDs y todo. And we register, we start doing, I guess what they always do. You go in, you pick up pamphlets, you go check out the rooms, you check out the space, because the next day class started at 8. So what was great is that they had these half-an-hour sessions, but I feel like even though the half an hours are not enough, there was a lot of information that
they packed in 30 minutes.
Yeah, in 30 minutes. So, and I still have those notes. I haven't even reviewed them yet, and I need to sit down and I need to review them because there's so many notes. But we got these cool shirts, the podcast movement, pretty cool shirts. We got a set for the kids. So breaking down, our first time we are considered creators. So creators are not somebody that does this for a living or does this for a professional
Right, they're
career.
not in the industry, they're not a professional.
Right.
A podcast professional. We are creators,
influencers in that category. So what we do is what we learn about is about promoting on social media, promoting our message, getting to know our niche, being able to do pitches, being able to do a one-sheet. A one-sheet's like a resume. Like a resume
of your show. That you submit to guests.
And see how you can get on to be guests on other shows. Then we sat down and our first keynote was with Will Ferrell.
Here we are. You guys are here early. What time is it? It's 8:44.
Oh, it was like super amazing, but it's a completely demure Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
He's very chill, Will Ferrell. I guess that's him in real life. They had a great session of him speaking, and we're gonna add those links and send you videos because you could be able to see those videos as well. I'm gonna be able to send you out links and all the places where we went, all the places we ate. So we're gonna be able to do it on our new blog, on our new website. We're gonna be adding all that information for you guys to follow and listen to new episodes that are out and check out on our adventures as well. So we were able to sit down and see Will Ferrell. It was an amazing experience just to see him up close. I was just like, he had a lot of interesting things to say. But
yeah, he's one of my favorite comedians. I love was like literally like I'm in the front row, literally
Yeah,
up close.
we're in the front row. Like we were right
Like
there.
literally right there. I can see him, but I can't touch him.
You can't
But
touch
I can see him.
You can see him. But that was exciting in itself, like to hearing his.
Yeah, but he talked about how he started his podcast, the Ron Burgundy
the
one.
Ron Burgundy.
Right, and now he has his own. Was it Big Money Players Club?
Big Money Players Club is a podcast production company that they go and they give opportunities to other indie podcasters.
No, indie comedian podcasts.
Right. So their platform is really comedy. So he gives those opportunities to them to see how
All
they
the
can
smaller guys.
all the smaller guys, like the indie ones. And what they do is they give them opportunities.
He'll hand them the reign for like a week. You come to your content and let everyone listen to it.
And then let him present.
So every week it rotates different comedians, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept.
Yeah, it's a pretty
and they
cool
help you grow and stuff like that too, so which is nice.
So they have marketing involved, they have branding involved. I mean, people have all different, areas of where they can help you with their expertise and stuff like that. So that was something amazing that he's doing with his production as well. But I mean, he's got pull, he got money, he could do that. So we're trying to get in that. Whatever we could get in terms of any opportunities, that would be amazing. But I think the first thing is we got in touch with so many other podcasters. It's weird because it's a big community. Like I knew the community was big. But then like us going in for our first time is like, where do we fit in? Yeah.
Like with which group?
We didn't fit in. Nope.
Our first day we're like, we don't know anybody.
We don't
here.
know nobody.
This is weird for me, but there was a lot of first timers there. And then by the second day, we started making friends. We started, talking to people, and then started giving them our business cards.
Right. So
podcasts, stuff like that. So it was really cool.
I think what it was is I think we're a bunch of scaredy cats too. I think I don't know if that's part of our personality. Like we're very big social butterflies, but that was our business card right with the little flow code in the back. Trying to be real fancy. Leave it there for a second if the people want to scan it. Leave it there for a second. Hope you got it. Scan it. Zoom in. Boom. Done. So that was pretty exciting that we were able to do that. And I think really what happened was we got scared, and I'm like, again, I feel like we're social butterflies. Like I feel like we
always got to test the waters out on the first day.
Yeah. You don't want to come out the gate with like, yo, what's up? My name is this. We don't want to do that.
We're in LA, out of our element.
Yeah, we don't know nobody.
We don't know anybody.
We don't
there.
know nothing.
Besides my boy that picked us up and he took us down to Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach, wherever we wanted to go, he took us. He's a great host all the time.
Shout out to the
Tony.
best host.
Yeah, my man Tony.
The best host in the world. Go get you some friends that will host you.
Yeah.
And you will not be lost. It took us everywhere.
Picked us up at the end of the week.
Oh, man.
He met up with us the day before on our free day. We went bowling. We had dinner. We had taco truck. We had wing truck.
taco trucks. We had wing trucks.
Oh, just amazing.
Man.
It was an awesome good time.
So,
took us to see all the lowriders and back in the Dodger Stadium.
Oh,
in
man.
the park.
We were able to see like the skyline.
Yeah.
It was just like, for me, it's like, it's like, this is dope. But then I'm like, I'm missing the kids. But then I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
We're good.
I'm good. But it was another night that was just filled of like, they had this amazing party on a rooftop at the Grammy Museum.
That was on the Wednesday night.
That was on a Wednesday night. So it was like the
second night,
big hot meetup where they have
the
iHeartRadio podcast party. So they had Paris Hilton as a DJ. And she killed it. Like, it was like really surprising. Like, yo, my girl killed it on the bike. She killed it on the bar. She did an amazing job. And we did a live with her, and it was like really amazing to see other people. But it was like, I was a little skeptical only because it's the first time I've been in such a large crowd without a mask or with a mask, however it was.
There was no mask.
There were no masks. I was like, I think that's why I was like a little scared, a little fidgety too.
But you had to be vaccinated to show up.
Yeah, you had to be vaccinated anyway
to go to the event.
So they wouldn't allow you. I mean, you could have a card, whatever. Moving forward, I'm not even gonna say anything about that. But they had these really interesting buttons at the podcast convention where they had their pronouns. So they had a he, him, they, them, us,
That.
us, her, him. Right. So what happens is they had different color coordinating and different pronouns. So they had color buttons for if you were in red, that means do not approach.
No, those social distance buttons.
Social distance buttons, excuse me.
Green means approachable.
Green was approachable.
Yellow means ask me first.
Right.
And then red means
was
stay
like,
away.
Like, back up.
No social interaction whatsoever.
Boom.
There was the point of being there.
Right. But I think the red was just like keep your 6 feet of distance, which was difficult because they had these great halls of like the meeting rooms, and they had the seats, all aligned. They sat together. These places were huge, so you could distance yourself, not a problem. You could distance yourself between 2 or 3 chairs, and there was still enough people. Like it was still packed, where there was still enough space in it. So some of the speakers that we had the opportunity to speak after was one of the podcasters from REPPIN. REPPIN is one of the first people we spoke to. Guest
Evelyn.
host is Evelyn, and she has been
from New York.
And I think that's why we connected on that level. She's like, "Oh, you guys are from New York?" She was like, "Yeah." So it's like we kind of had that kind of camaraderie on that part. So we connected on there. And that's another amazing podcast. If you guys have an opportunity to go listen to it,
Check out REPPIN.
Yeah, check out REPPIN. It's REPPIN. And stories
beyond skin deep.
Yes. And it's really talking about what you represent as a person. And again, if you have an opportunity, go and check that out. An amazing podcast. And we're looking to collaborate later on, see how we can do. And it's just going to be one of those things that we just get out there and just keep introducing ourselves and just keep interacting. And there was another podcast that we saw. Aaron was from what podcast? Terin, excuse me, Terin. The Light It Up.
Yeah, Light It Up with
Terin podcast. So you can just take a little gander what exactly that means. That's another interesting podcast.
We met Paulette
from
the Muse podcast.
Yes. So from that little circle, we were able to get in touch with
I met a fellow Salvadorian, Bana,
yeah.
Ivan is a mixer in the ELIXER in the Mixer podcast. And I checked it out. He does he's a DJ, and he does all these different shows, almost like I think weekly, with different beats and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool show.
So there's that was just the tip of the iceberg of the amount of people that we're trying to set up with and getting connections with. But having that opportunity to go out there and see these people, see how they operate. And the guest speakers that we had, they were amazing guest speakers, and they were more than willing to share their information with us and really let us know, listen, we've been in your shoes, we want you to be where we're at right now. So they're monetizing, and they're trying to just write their own books and get more published and things like that. So that was really the goal, is to really find the networking and find the place where we fit. And a lot of the people that we got in touch with said that our idea and our approach is very unique and it's very different. So that gave me a sense of okay, this is good. Because you're nervous. You want to make sure you make a good impression. You don't want to come off as this and But it was a feeling of, I guess, confirmation to saying, hey, we're on the right track, or maybe you need to do this differently. So a lot of things that we're doing with this season, we're coming with a different approach, but we're still gonna come with the funny, because that's what we do, and that's just how it is. And what else did we do in LA? We had what else did we do in LA?
We went to Korean Steakhouse.
We went to
my buddy Tony and his girl Sonia.
Moon, right?
Yeah.
Is that Moon?
Moon, M-U-N. Steakhouse. Amazing place. Awesome.
Spicy. Your mouth, your tongue. Oh. And I don't mess with spicy food, but I knew that the food was good, that I was willing to eat the spice.
But overall, LA was a success.
LA was a success. So we're gonna be posting pictures.
Then also we met Maribel from the BPOC community.
Yes.
Before we checked out.
This is an amazing community on Facebook. They connect you with everybody and anything, and they help you on all different types of platforms. I've been in touch with them for a while, but I'm gonna add everybody's links, everybody's social media on our blog and on our website, so you can get in touch with them. And we're gonna be tagging all those podcasts that we got in touch with, and especially the podcast movement.
Yep.
I'm so grateful that we were able to go.
That's it, man. I'm Andre.
This is Stephanie. This is Table for Four. School Commute Convos. See you on the next one. Bye.